right all the way onto the beach. You're at Mavericks Beach and you've got that huge wave, like this big pot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teacher Raf. Hit subscribe, hit like, and make a comment. Today, I'm going to be talking about a chicken soup recipe. It's called Tinola Manok. If you need to soothe your throat because you've been screaming at a concert like Swedish House Mafia, or maybe it's rainy season and you just feel you need some comforting, this is the perfect recipe for you. Let's start with some of our ingredients. Spinach. Now, an alternative is called Moringa. If you have Moringa, do that. But if you don't, spinach is gonna work. Then you have your onion, you have your garlic, you have your chicken drumsticks, you have your Chayote, you have your vegetable oil, you have your black pepper, and you have your salt. And of course you have your ginger, because that's what's gonna soothe that throat, right? After yelling or just comfort you, okay? Remember, you have your Tinola ginger soup base mix, and then remember the flavoring, the secret weapon, that's that magic sarap. So let's get started. Let's break out this chicken soup recipe, Tinola Manok. Here we come. We're ready to cook. So let's turn our burner to medium. Now we're going to take our vegetable oil and we're gonna dab some in there. Oh, next, we're gonna see if it's warm enough, if it's simmering. Once it's kind of warm, we're going to chop 1 head of garlic, lightly minced, so it's not overcooked and doesn't create a bitter taste. We're gonna add that first. We're gonna wait a little bit for it to lightly brown. So you wanna make sure that your burner is on a light medium. If it doesn't wanna get too hot, so then you don't burn your garlic too fast, because it'll mess up the flavor, it'll become bitter. Okay, so now it's kind of lightly sauteed, lightly browned. We're going to take 1 chopped onion. We're gonna add that to our pot, and we're going to wait until it caramelizes before we add our chicken. So we'll just mix it up a bit. Don't be afraid to stir it up. As Bob Marley used to say, stir it up. After a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes of it simmering and caramelizing, we're gonna take our lid off. We're going to stir it up Bob Marley style. Okay, beautiful, looking good. Now we're gonna add our chicken, and we're gonna add our chicken in order to lightly brown the skin. And that's just to fry the outside of the chicken, because people don't really like to have the raw looking chicken. So that's why we're gonna do that. So piece by piece, put some chicken in your pot, however much you'd like, till it's lightly brown. Fry it up a bit. Remember Louis Jordan? He would say, "There's no one here but us chickens." Yeah, as a jazz musician from way back in the day. Fun one too. You should look up his music sometime. There's no one here but us chickens. So after about 5 to 10 minutes, we're gonna take our lid off. We have our chicken, it's lightly browned. We're just gonna give it a bit of a mix here. Make sure you have a protection when you're holding the pot so you don't burn your hand. Mix it up, and now we're gonna take 1/3 of a cup of fish sauce. It's our secret ingredient for extra flavor. We want to add that to the chicken so the chicken can be absorbed, right? Want to make sure the chicken is absorbed with that fish sauce. It's going to be more flavorful. Okay. And then we're going to take ginger, right? And you know how ginger is? It's kind of a weird oblong shape. And there are these indentations. And if you want to peel your ginger, but those indentations kind of make it a little bit challenging. So what you're going to do, you're going to take a regular spoon and you're going to peel your ginger between those indentations. Then you're going to chop your ginger long ways. And you know, ginger is a great vegetable for ill people. Now, what does that remind me of? It reminds me of Beastie Boys' album, Ill Communication. So this ginger is ill communication for the body. We're gonna uncover it after a few minutes. It's beautiful. It's getting there, simmering nicely. We're gonna take 1.5 liters of water. We're gonna add that to our pot. Ah, there's a liter. Look at that. And then we're gonna add a little ½ liter. So now it's 1.5 liters of water. Okay, give it a little chip chop stir. Yeah, look at that, witch's brew. Now we're gonna take our Tinola ginger soup base mix. We're gonna add that. Ah, fine yellow powder. Who doesn't like powder when you're cooking? Then, don't forget your magic sarap. This is the real deal, guys. This is that secret ingredient that's going to level up your flavor. It's gorgeous. You're just gonna be able to suck in that aroma. You're gonna waft it up. It's gonna take you to cloud 9. So let's add that all in one seasoning. Ooh, magic sarap, here we go. Oh, look at those granules. Very nice. Give it a little stir. Okay, now that we've brought the water up to an even boil, take our lid off. Everything's boiling now, really nice. You see that steam rising. We're gonna take our salt. Oh, look at that. Ooh, like a nice brisk Christmas day with all that snow. Then we're gonna take our ground pepper shaker. Remember the shake weight? Kind of like that, the shake weight. You shake it and you move it around and you're good. And wow, that aroma. Ooh, smell that ginger and the chicken. Ooh, the flavors are rising to the top. You can tell. All right, we'll put that back on for a moment. Okay, it's been simmering for another couple minutes. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna peel and chop our chayote. Look how beautiful that looks. Wow, it looks like melon, doesn't it? But it's not, it's kind of a squash. Okay, so we're gonna slowly, wow, they ran in there like nothing. We're gonna allow that chayote to just come to a small boil until it starts to soften. Don't wait until it's soft, until it starts. So right at that transitional point, you're going to pop your lid off, and that's when we're gonna add our spinach, okay? So wait just a moment. All right, now it's been about 3 or 4 minutes. The chayote has started to soften. Remember, it's that transition, started to soften. Now check this out. We're going to add our spinach, and after about 1.5 minutes, we're gonna turn our burners off and allow that steam to cook it the rest of the way. Now think about this. When you're surfing and you catch that big awe-inspiring wave, you just let it ride, right? You briskly ride that wave all the way in and then onto the beach, splash. So 1.5 minutes, and then we're gonna turn off our burners, and we're gonna let the steam do the rest. Just like that wave. They did all the work bringing us back onto the beach. Now, I know we said about 1.5 minutes, you turn your burners off, you let that steam cook the spinach the rest of the way, just like a normal wave would help a surfer, right? All the way onto the beach. But what if you're at Mavericks Beach and you've got that huge wave, like this big pot? Then let it boil for about 3-4 minutes, then turn off your burner and let the steam do the rest of that magic, right? Cooking, and just like if a surfer at Mavericks Beach takes that huge wave to the beach, it's gonna take him a bit longer. So we're gonna uncover it. Ooh, that's a beautiful, tasty aroma. You can tell all the flavor is amazing. We're gonna give it a bit of a mix. Look how gorgeous that is. Wow, amazing. I can't wait to taste this. And that is called chicken Tinola Manok. And you've got something really comforting for a rainy day, or to soothe your sore throat or your raspy voice after screaming and talking so loud at the concert, at the Swedish House Mafia concert. So guys, I hope you try this recipe out, and it's very healthy. That ginger, that ill communication for your body, it's A+. I hope you subscribe, hit like, leave a comment, check out the description below. I have a couple links, especially to the sarap and some other things. So take care, and we'll see you next time. Thanks guys, see ya.